Hello. Ba 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 ba. Let's see. I don't know. All right, here. Am I going? I'm going. I'm streaming. All right. All right. I'm streaming. Hey, what's up? It's moving. See, this thing's alive. I turned up the sound. So yeah, because it felt like too much like I wasn't really in Minecraft. If you turn up the sound, it sounds like I'm in Minecraft. It's pretty freaking loud, in fact. I don't know. At least to me, it's loud. But I have been known to have weird kind of hearing, I think. So yeah, hey, check this out. So Chauncey looked like Chauncey was gonna work on her lighthouse, but if you look at the circle for the lighthouse, it's not quite there. I mean, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, and then 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then not even 1. So like it's gotta go 1, 2. Like yeah. So her circle is not right. If she was gonna make a lighthouse or a circle thing, it wasn't gonna be right. It was gonna be turn out pretty bad. So, but note, Chauncey is like hasn't been around for a while, so I don't know what the deal is. Uh, maybe she's on vacation. Maybe she just gave up on her building. Like, so I might like take it over. After all, it's overlooking like a key part. Like this is like overlooking like everything. This is like a pretty good spot. So I mean I can like work with this, but like yeah, I'm gonna make some changes. Like first change is like not have this here. Because you can't see anything. And then yeah. And then like all those trees right there could be cleared out and then all that developed. All that shoreline developed. Like all of this could have been developed and it wasn't. So this person jumped in and said the person J Onub Jawanub Jawanub 69 said they love fish tacos and they hate grapes, which is totally random. Hey, welcome to my Minecraft stream, Januhub 69. Januhub. Ja. Is it ja? Like ja, like French? Are you French? Je parle français aussi. Un peu. Mais je parle avec un accent terrible parce que je n'ai jamais écouté à uh, les uh, les speakers. Very good. Now the thing is that like I'm not really. I don't know. I don't see why anyone would hate a fruit. Why? Why would you hate a fruit? There's no need. Maybe for you, that's fine. That's a good thing. But an organization, why would you need to make an organization devoted to hate? See, immediately that sets off red alarms, red flags. Like what are you even talking about? Why would you expend any kind of energy toward hate? Like if you love fish tacos, why not make an organization devoted to spreading the love of fish tacos. Why not? See? That way you put your energy toward love and not toward hate. It just makes sense. Like, think about things that you're doing here, all right? I understand you're enthusiastic about your beliefs. I get it. But there's, in our, if anything, under capitalism, we're supposed to know about efficiency. Capitalism's all about efficiency, supposedly. Supposedly. So look at how you're spending your energy, right? You say you love fish tacos and you hate grapes, but yet you spend your energy toward what was that? Spreading awareness to the Grape Hate Organization. See, you're spending energy on hate. Why would you do that? Why would you even bother? You got to use your energy efficiently, sir. Use your energy efficiently. So let me tell you stuff. You know what I hate? I hate. What was this? Wait. What is all? Wait a minute. Okay. I have a story for you. All right. Once upon a time. It's not really a story, right? It's not my story. I'm gonna steal a story. I'm stealing a story. The story is called Howl's Moving Castle. And in this story, it goes like this. There's a magician named Howl, and he's great. He has lots of magic powers. And there's this young woman who falls in love with Howl. Just falls in love with him. Because it's easy to do. I guess he's great. But some older woman, like casts a curse on her, on this younger woman, and turns her into an old woman. And like somehow she gets a job as a cleaning lady for Howl. For this magician. And she goes into this guy's house. And this guy has a moving castle. Howl's moving castle. The whole castle moves. It's amazing. That's a lot of magic, right? That takes a lot of magic. Well, when you go into Howl's moving castle, here's a castle, right? We're going to go into the castle. I'm going to go to the castle. Okay, when we go to Howl's moving castle, this isn't it, right? But we're just pretending. Like maybe I can turn into the moving castle. I don't know. But what's neat about it is like you go into the one door and you spin a wheel, and then you go open the door and it goes into a different place. And then you spin the wheel and you open the door and it goes to a different place. The same door. Door doesn't change, but when you open it, it goes to a new place. Whoa, that's so cool. So this is big fat magic. This is crazy magic. Big magic. Like this isn't normally possible type of magic. Like you can't do it type of magic. Too much magic type of magic. But wait a minute, but this magician named Howl, somehow he does it. How does Howl do it? How does he do it? Well, like nobody knows. But this old cleaning lady who's really a young woman named Sophie, but the Wicked Witch of the West, I think, the Wicked Witch of the Waste. The Wicked Witch of the Waste cast a spell on her to make her look old. And she gets a job as a cleaning lady for Howl, who's a magician who has this moving castle, and it does magic things. And I'm saying, but that's not possible because it's too much magic power. How does he do it? And that's part of the story. You gotta go watch the story, and I mean, it's a great story, and I'm ruining it. So I'm telling you now, if you want to see a good story and don't want it ruined, don't listen to me anymore. But if you don't mind spoilers, all right, hang out. Here we go. So it turns out inside of this castle, there lives a fire demon. A fire demon. Fire demon. A demon of fire. Fire demon. Fire demon has absolutely, like, no concern for anything. It's just a fire demon. And with the magic of the fire demon, Hal is able to have this amazing castle. Amazing castle. Okay, and if you the story goes on, rah rah rah, rah rah rah. Turns out that there's a pact, a deal that goes on. Calcifer the demon wanted to be alive, and Hal the magician wanted lots of magic power. So they made a deal. They said, if you give me life, I'll give you magic. Well, I don't know if it was life, but it was like something to that effect. And then Hal's like, deal. So Hal gave the fire demon his heart. This magician gave the fire demon his heart. And yeah, with this heart, by consuming Hal's heart, the fire demon was able to do great magic. But Hal didn't have a heart. And so it was pretty bad. I think that was Sophie's magic. Sophie had a magic power too. Her magic power was she was able to give things life. I think that's what the Wikipedia said. I never got that out of the story, but I wasn't, I didn't maybe watch it well enough. I don't know. But it ends up that Sophie breaks the curse, or breaks the deal that Calcifer had with Hal, so she could save Hal's life or something. And the deal was if Sophie would give Calcifer life, then Calcifer would not eat Hal's heart anymore, and Hal could have his heart back. And then that all worked out. So Sophie's like, great, you're alive, yay! Calcifer's happy. He gave back the heart. Hal got his heart back, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yay! Okay, great. So why did I tell this long story? Because, let's see. If we look at the mechanics of the story, they're pretty similar to like story tropes in the past that we've all heard about. You give an entity something in a bargain, and you get something power in return. That's like an old story. Like, everyone knows this story. And like, we've all heard deals with the devil. But this is a Western or an Eastern story from Japan. So the demons aren't necessarily evil. They're just like indifferent toward humans, I guess. They're in it for themselves. and that's about it. And they'll serve humans if they're bound, but it's not like they care either way. They're just like forces of nature more, I guess. More like forces of nature. But what Hal does is he gives the demon something, and in return, the demon gives him power. Okay, if you look at Russia, Putin's got the same thing going on over there. The same thing in real life, not just a story on a movie, not just a movie, but like not an animation, but actually that's actually what's going on over in Russia. Well, like it's like, okay, if you look at it, the fire demon is okay, how am I gonna say? One way of looking at it is that the fire demon is capitalism. Like, it will give you power if you let it eat something. And that's what capitalism does. It's creative destruction. You destroy something to create something else. That is literally what capitalism is. You destroy something to create something else. And the thing you destroy every time is nature. Because where else are you going to get stuff? There's only one place to get it, and that's from nature. Like, iron doesn't grow on trees. You got to destroy the earth to get it and harvest it. Trees don't harvest themselves. You got to cut down giant forests, etc., etc. It's creative destruction. You destroy nature or whatever to create something else, or you consume it. So, okay, and then what Putin does is he has done what Hal has done with Calcifer. He struck a deal with the oligarchs to get power. Basically, he's like, if you oligarchs, like, do what I say, and I'll protect you and make sure that you have life. And then the oligarchs agreed. That's why the oligarchs and Putin are bound to each other. So, but it worked, right? It worked. It worked. Oligarchs are stuck to Putin, and they give him power. Kind of crazy. So what I was thinking was that, why don't we steal the idea of harnessing oligarchs? If it works so well for Putin, why the hell can't we do it for our country? Doesn't that just make sense? Doesn't that just make sense? If we treat oligarchs like fire demons, all we got to do is bind them to get their power. And they want to eat something. So fine, give them something to eat. But make sure that we get their power. So right now, Putin has bound the oligarchs to him, and he uses their power to enrich himself. He's probably one of the richest people on the entire planet. He is way richer than Elon Musk and Bill Gates. He is way richer. He's got billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Like, maybe even the trillions. I don't know. I mean, he basically owns Russia, right? Putin owns Russia. He has his own military. Every tank is his tank. They do what he wants. They're his stuff. Like, Putin owns nuclear missiles. Let's put it that way. Putin owns Russia. For now. For now. Putin owns Russia. Through the oligarchs, because the oligarchs rely on him for security and well, for everything. So that's like the deal. Putin consumes Russia and Russians, the life force of Russia and Russians. He consumes them and gives them to the oligarchs, and in return, the oligarchs give Putin power. So Putin is literally eating Russia to do this. The life force of Russia. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad what he's done. And the Russian people are, I want to say, in thrall. They're like, sure, a lot of them are like doing the pro-war like Nazi thing. And I guess, right, that's what happened to the Germans. It's like the same thing that happened to the Germans is happening to the Russians. Like, what's that saying? What was that saying that we said to the Germans? Like, if you have a dinner with like 15 people and one Nazi, you actually have a dinner with 16 Nazis. So I guess the deal works the same way with the Russians. Did you see what they did in the cities that they occupied and then they had to retreat from? Dude, they're doing genocide. The Russians are doing genocide. The Russians are doing genocide. They're literally trying to just exterminate the Ukrainians. Like, just kill them. Not neutralize a threat, not protect themselves, not defend themselves. No, dude, they're just out there to murder people. Genocide? I don't know if I want to call it genocide. Genocide seems like it's like requires like, well, I don't know. They brought mobile crematoriums, mobile trucks to cremate people. Like, that seems pretty like state guided, industrialized, like, extinction of human life. They just destroyed that city, Mariupol. They just surrounded it and shelled it to nothing. But that's what they did in Syria too. So Putin's doing this through the power. He like owns Russia. Putin is so rich that he owns Russia. Basically, he owns his own nation state. And he does this because he harnesses the power of oligarchs. So what I'm saying is that we should do the same thing to our oligarchs. We have oligarchs here. No question about it. Of course the United States has oligarchs. Elon Musk, today, the news came out that he bought like 9% of Twitter. Like, I think it's because he doesn't want Twitter to ban him ever. So he's gonna buy Twitter so it can never ban him or something. Yeah, because oligarchs, screw them. He doesn't want Twitter to have control over him. That's why he bought Twitter. That's why he bought the so much stock in Twitter. Elon Musk is just like another oligarch. But instead of like hating on the guy, I mean, we can hate on him, sure, but why not hate on him while harnessing him? Like, hook him up, dude. The way or not hook him up, but hook him up to a generator. I mean, like, hook him up to a generator to make money for the United States instead of for Elon Musk. I mean, sure, let Elon Musk have money, but tax the guy a lot. Tax him a whole bunch, and then use that money to make our moving castle, which is the United States, and make it baller. We can make it great. All we got to do is just tax billionaires like Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Donald Trump. That's right. He's broke. You can't. Donald Trump. He's a crook. I saw a truck today, at Safeway, with all loaded up with like Nazi stuff, with American Nazi stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I took a picture of it. Should I show everyone? I don't know. But it's weird, right? It's weird because we're no longer at the point where we could be like, it's just political differences. We're past that now. We're way past that, right? We're way past that. One party tried to overthrow the government and is on multiple axes trying to delegitimize elections and stop people from voting. One party is doing this. One party. We're way past political differences. This is like pretty serious. This is about loyalty to the United States. Because there's a large group of, well, I wouldn't say a large, but there's a group of people who want to overthrow the United States. Literally overthrow the government and overthrow the United States. I mean, they've already tried it. January 6th. They've already tried. And they will continue to try until they're stopped by law enforcement, right? So what's up, law enforcement? What's taking so long? So now they've arrested a bunch of people and they've convicted a bunch of people. One guy for seditious conspiracy. So two guys for seditious conspiracy. So it was a coup, not just a whatever. Seditious conspiracy isn't for protesting. That's for overthrowing the government. It's no longer about political differences. That guy with his truck all tricked out for Trump is saying that he's an insurrectionist that wants to overthrow the government, the United States. I didn't know who it was inside Safeway. I didn't know. I couldn't tell. The guy ahead of me in line, he had a shirt on that was saying, "Oh, he's a badass veteran." And like, what was it like? The older I get, the less it matters that about life imprisonment for murder. Like, like that guy didn't seem very nice. He seemed like the kind of guy who would have a Trump truck, though. Isn't that weird? Yeah, we should totally harness the oligarchs. And the way you harness the oligarchs is you tax them. Because this is how it works. Oligarchs get their money from society. There's no other place they can get it. They can't get it from their own work, because there's no way anyone works hard enough to make billions of dollars. There's no way. So there's only one place he can get that much money: from society in general. The whole thing. The whole thing. Therefore, the better off society is, the better off Elon Musk will be. He has to know this. He has to know this. The better off, because he gets his wealth and his power from society, it's to his benefit that the society in which where he gets his money and his wealth and his power is as strong and as vibrant as possible. It's to his benefit. I mean, sure, it's good for society to be strong and vibrant, but it's also great for billionaires, because that's where they get their wealth. There is no wealth independent of society. He can't get his billions of dollars unless there's a society to get it from. Like, look at what's his face? Putin. So sure, Putin can't say that he is the wealthiest man on the planet because he owns a fucking country with nukes, but he can't go nowhere. He's got no freedom. Like, people will murder him the first chance they get. Like, he will be assassinated the first chance he gets. Not from a nation state, but just from other mobsters. Like everyone's out to kill him. He can't go nowhere. He's got no freedom. He's got all that power and no freedom. He's got no freedom. Because he can force things to happen if he uses his power, but that's not freedom. That's the exercise of power. And that's different. Because the exercise of power costs something. It's not free. It's not free to exercise power. Whereas freedom, it's free to be free. It doesn't cost you anything to be free. That's why it's so nice to be free. It's better to be free than not to be free, because when you're free, you don't expend any energy at all on filtering your behaviors. You're just natural. What it just flows. It's just so efficient. But when you're not free, you're constantly expending energy guarding your expressions to make sure that no one sees what's going on the inside. You maintain the facade. Like, you've got that costs energy. That costs energy. That's why when I look at the slap, and I like violence is wrong, right? I'm gonna say, I can say that I've been in almost every position of the slap. I've been the guy who was supposed to defend someone, a weaker person. I've been the guy questioning what does it mean to be a man. I've been the guy on stage saying things that challenge other people. I've been the person with the physical deformity, the physical defect, the physical aberration, the physical what have you, the difference that was the target of ridicule. I've been yeah. I've even been the minority guy trying to appear as white as possible. So I like the slap reverberated with me on in multiple places in my life. Like, it was weird. It was like it wasn't a slap. It was It wasn't a slap. Dude, come back here. It was a strum of the guitar. Because multiple places in my life went in my history, in my time, like on my line. Yeah, like wow. I don't even know what I'm building here. Don't even know. Well, this is like nice. Now that I cleared out the trees, it's kind of see what's going on, kind of. Yeah. Okay. So a little while ago, I was talking about um like ways that we could save Social Security. Because last I remembered, like I remember this thing that it was gonna be like have to like go down in benefits by in the 30s, like 2030 or something, unless something was done. And then everyone forgot about it, which makes sense because like the way things are going, like 5 years out from now even seems kind of like optimistic. But one way we could help out would be, of course, to take the cap off. Of course, that's like blatant. That's like the of course one. Of course, we should take the cap off. But then another one, because if you take the cap off, then it'll be solvent forever, and Elon Musk will pay his fair share. But another way to help out, another way would be to lower the retirement age. Now, here, I'm going to tell you, this is how to save money. You lower the retirement age. Right now, I think the retirement age is like 67 or something, and they keep pushing it up higher and higher. For some reason, they keep pushing it up higher and higher. But here's the problem. Some people who work in office jobs or whatever, yeah, their bodies don't get wrecked. So they can work into their 70s or whatever, like no problem. But people who work in construction or people who work in painting, in factories, doing heavy lifting, dude, that stuff wrecks their body. It just wrecks their body over time. And they are ruined. Their bodies are ruined a lot quicker and a lot sooner. But the problem is, the way our system is set up is you have to expend a lot of energy to prove that you meet the criteria to basically get an early retirement, to get like disability. which means that it's on you to do it. Number one, to prove it. And number two, if you can't prove it, it costs the state a lot of money to prove it for you, to prove it, to prove it, not for you, but to prove it for themselves, because they're the ones who are asking. So if you can't prove it, then the government has to prove it one way or the other. So there's a lot of people around the age of like 55 who've been working these heavy jobs, but they don't meet the age to get to retire. So they have to go through this long process where they prove that they're physically wrecked so they can retire early. And all of that costs the government lots and lots of money. And then if it doesn't work out, then they, if it doesn't, like if they go through this long process that costs the government lots and lots of money to do, and in the end they don't get the benefits, a lot of times people will just turn around and they'll apply again for the, and do the same thing again. And it takes a long time, and it takes time away from other people who are like, actually I really do need it. Well, they might actually need it, but like they don't have the evidence for it or whatever. What I'm trying to say is it costs a lot of energy to make people start proving stuff at age 55. It would be cheaper, I think. Maybe I might be wrong. I have not crunched the numbers. I'm theorizing that it might be cheaper to lower the retirement age to 55 years old. In other words, front everyone the cash. Just front the cash. Front people the cash. Then the other part of it is that don't penalize people for working. So a lot of the problem that we have right now is that people receive disability benefits, but it's not very much. So a lot of times they want to work a little bit. They can't work full time because that's too much, and they can't work really heavy jobs. They can only work little bit at a time. But whatever they can do just to get a little bit more money, because it's really like slim, the money you get from Social Security. And you're not supposed to live off of it, but a lot of people do. So like these people are afraid to work because if they lose their Social Security, they lose everything, and it's really hard, and it takes a long time to get reinstated back to Social Security. It's a process. It's a hassle that people don't want to deal with. So, but like they're really afraid. Like Social Security can be like pretty stingy, I guess, when it comes to people working. So if we could reduce the amount of stinginess that Social Security has for people working, so that people can keep their Social Security. Hey, Chanti, people can keep their Social Security while still working, still keep working. Like, keep it so that they don't lose as much Social Security for working. Like, the older you get, the less you lose for working, it should be. That way, you kind of front people the money. And then if they make too much, you can just tax it back at the end of the year. That's what I'm talking about. When I say tax, when you front people the money and then you can tax them at the end of the year to get it back. Because when you tax them at the end of the year, then you can just pick the rich people. Then you can tax heavily the rich people. They'll still be rich at the end of the year, but your society will be healthier that way. And if your society is healthier, then billionaires make more money. And then if billionaires make more money, they're healthier, right? So that's the idea. That's why I told you the story of Howl's Moving Castle. Because I think United States should hook up all the oligarchs the way that or hook them up to like the engine of the country, the same way that Howl hooked up Calcifer to the engine of his castle. Yep. That's what we should do. Deforested this whole hillside. Chanti, yeah. So how was school today, Chanti? How was school? For me, it was an okay day. It was good. It's okay. Look at that lag. Look at this lag. Chanti says, it was good. Been busy these few days, but today I just got to relax and play some of my favorite games. Ooh, here, let me do this. I haven't done this in a while. So I don't want to break this map. I want to make a new map. Where's my map? Right here. I need stuff. Dance. Sticks. Wood. Wool. Okay, check me out. I think I'm cleared out. Leaves. These leaves. Clean. Okay. I was gonna make a map. Only 8 pieces of paper. Wait, make more paper. That's enough. Paper. It's a lot of paper. Oh, I do not need a compass. Just need a map. I've made 7 maps. And then we're gonna put up a comparison. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first map. The first map. Let us look. Oh goodness. That looks crazy. There it is. The next map. I don't know where should I do the map at? Wait a minute, I'm confused. So I don't know where I am on this map. I should have did it with compasses because I can't tell. All right, so I got to go up past Chanti's castle. Like way up there. Here, okay. What am I doing here? All right, that looks like it's past the castle. Yeah. Let me go over here a little bit more. All right, the next map. Ta-da! What did I find? Oh yeah, okay. This is nice coverage. I think. Yeah. All right. Then the next map. Yeah, it's this. Runo. I have not played the game Runo. We don't talk about Runo. Not just. I don't even know what that's about. I've heard it like a lot on Twitter, but I don't know who Runo is or Bruno. So here we need to be for this map. We need to be at the next thing. Here. See, I haven't seen Encanto either. I haven't seen any movies. Like, what am I talking about? I really haven't been anywhere. That looks crazy. Wow. Okay. How do I? Yeah, I don't know. I should have used a compass map. There we go. Okay. So what else do I need? How many more maps do I need? Okay, that one goes here. It's here. It goes here. Hmm. Oh, I see what happened. Like that. So wait a minute. What do I need? I need two more. Okay, I need. Is that train station? Like past? Yeah, past the train station, or down the train station. I think. And then over by the. Wall. Okay. Train station. Station. So okay, look at the progress. Take this. RTX off. All right, so that was when I had just the gold farm and the iron farm, and I just made my stuff over there, and I had the train line that went out the outside. That was terrible. Shanti didn't make her hadn't made her drawbridge yet, or the other side. So only one tower. And then now there's that path. That's funny. That's it comes up super dark. That's weird. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the path right there. There's the dye farm. The pyramid got bigger, smaller right there, and then it got bigger. There's all that mess under here. Look at that curve. Oh, and nothing. I need to move it up higher. It's not like centered right. I can't see. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Ta-da! Oh. There's that little circle right there that you're making. Progress. That's pretty good. Holy crap, that's some progress. Look at the bone meal machine. That thing looks beastly. That thing's great. I love that bone meal machine. Nothing's there. Ta-da! Nothing's there. Ta-da! And then the tree farm, isn't that cool? The tree farm? Yeah. Tree farm's cool. Not there. No tree farm there. Tree farm with the rail line. 3. All right. The 2 maps. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? Nope. Yeah. I don't know. The Western world buys oil, energy from autocracies, and then autocracies use the money that they get from Western democracies to corrupt those democracies and wage war on them. So the answer is obviously to get off of oil. Just leave oil. But our war machines need oil to run. So until they make a war machine that doesn't run on oil, we got to get energy somewhere else other than oil. Plus, it's killing the environment. Like, I think it's we need basically to end capitalism if we want to stop more than 2 degrees warming. So I don't know how that's gonna happen. Ah, it's a crazy world. What a story, huh? All right, well, let's see. What else do I need to do?
Bed is too far away. Respawn point set. You can only sleep at night.
But it's... fine. Yay! And then there was forest. And lots of lava. Check that out. It's like no easy way to get through here. I need to make a nicer horse path. Seems ride a horse. So basically, I think I need to make a path around the whole island. That seems like an obvious goal, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I would be. I guess I can do that. I can make a path around the whole island. It would take a while, but I mean, like right now, it kind of stops here, which is a shame. But I can continue it. I'm not sure where, how, this way. I kind of want to make it go this way because it's, well, it's clear, more clear. And then over here you have, oh, like the mouth of the thing. Make a bridge across the mouth, and then that's the other side. Oh, it's getting dark. I can't see nothing. Oh no. I can't see. I can't see anything. There's my house. All right. Or a path. Alrighty then. Hey. Alrighty then. Hey, that was a fun little ride. Stay. Huh. Yeah. Mad progress. Oh. I'm also starting to work the rework the nether. Oh, this stuff is gross. Walking on it sounds gross. Here's the old place. But and like yeah, that's the way over to the Nether Fortress. But making train lines through this is terrifying. So I redid it, and I'm gonna make a train station up on the roof. It's way easier to make train lines in the roof than it is through the Nether. And you can't see anything. I can't see anything, but I'm gonna rework it. All right. So I think I'm gonna murder those guys over there, the zombies, because it's hard to transport them to the other side, and I can just find other zombies that are villager zombies on the other side. I don't really need to transport them. I don't really care that much. And I can make a mob farm. Rescue one? Maybe not, huh? I might be killing you guys. Ugh. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour, 10 minutes. That's long enough, I guess. Or I said my piece. I don't know. What else can I say? Like, we have big issues to face. I think we need to stop pretending about certain things. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh. If I had coffee, maybe it'd be different. Riding the train. It's silent. I don't even hear it. Mr. Trader, what's going on? Lapis. Bubble coral block. Blue ice. Ooh, blue ice. Spruce sapling. I kind of need spruce, but I don't have anything with me, so. All right, let's go. Should have brought some torches with me. Sailing. Bye, island. Ah! Hello, island. Right? Boom. Oh wow, you can go in. There's a river here. Isn't that cool? I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, those spruce trees. I need spruce. No, they're oak. Oh, the sun. I have to watch the sun. And this is like a wild, like a wild place. Oh, how was my day? My day was all right. It was all right. It was a Monday. What else is going on? Yeah. Yeah. Yay, I'm back. Just in time. I need to make a campfire here or something. I have no coal or anything. Live, all the way live. Dude, I'm getting terrible. Oh, I've got no frame rate. It's look like I'm holy shit. I'm getting terrible upload speed right now. It appears I've got no upload. So maybe this is a bad time to be streaming. Like everyone's streaming right now. So like I don't even have a connection. All right. Well, I think that will do it for me because looks like my deal is bad. So